into this one now. I think they put the small 5.3 back in it. LS powered, of course. Little KE Corolla. Matty Watts, last time I seen him, he was doing about 180 kilometres an hour with the back wheels spinning down the main straight. He's got Chris Smallman on the back window too, just making sure everything's all right in the back seat. I love that sticker. Give it up for Matty Watts. Blow up. I can already hear the crowd going wild down there. Rubber's gone off into the crowd. And look at Matty Watts to kick off our Masters Wildcard Shootout. Make a bit of noise for him.
Fantastic effort there. I can't wait to see what else we're going to see this afternoon. That's the starting bit of quality that we have had. It has been fantastic. Well done, Matty. Geez, we've got some nice big Italy lined up down here.
Look, you can't split the bromance up. That's what you can't do.
No. I'm surprised they don't hold hands through the window.
Look, the best thing is it didn't live up to the number plate.
No.
He's had a couple of those in this car.
How nice, though, was that tip in right in the entry chute? That was showing extreme control.
Quick thing about the judging, I suppose, because Matty's still partying out there, is obviously a lot of it is on smoke scores, right? It's instant smoke, constant smoke. That is half your points, really. Then it's driver control. And then we'll look for things like if you hit a wall, you get a deduction. You have to reverse, you get a deduction. If you stop, your front wheel stop for an extended period of time, you get a deduction. So, you know, these are things the judges are looking for. But now it's time out of Western Australia.
Hey, Matty, you've got the Italian accent, have you? Because we've got some Italian flags down the other end.
I don't know if I've got the Italian accent. Where's the Italian flags? Get them out. Jared Fiorenza now about to come out in this blown 6-cylinder Big Italy. Oh, that's not what he wanted. I know they have been testing this car, and that's very unfortunate for Jared Fiorenza all the way from Western Australia. Look, you know the positive of this is I feel sorry for Skid Row now. Because whatever that is, they will get that sorted. We've seen the Italian flags down there. The whole community will go to Little Italy, and they'll fix that.
They'll feed him some salami to be off.
And Skid Row is going to cop a hiding.
Question, though, if you are a wild card and you don't get through to the Masters, through to the Championship, do you just go straight into the Burnout Championship?
Yeah, you drop in. You can come in tomorrow or Saturday.
So if you don't come out and compete, you don't want to play with the moist pad, then that is an option. You'll go straight through the Championship. Liz Gracie, oh my gosh, look at this purple 69 Camaro, folks. Left-hand drive as well, all the way from the land of the long white cloud.
Where's our Kiwi companions? Stand up again. Liz Gracie is ready to rock. Blown small block. Here we go. Evil 69 is back here at Summonats.
Ladies, give it up for Liz Gracie there all the way from New Zealand and Evil 69, the big 69 Kamara. How is that? Do we have instant smoke? Do we have constant smoke? Do we have volume of smoke, Maddie?
Oh, she did not disappoint. Not one bit. That was instant smoke. Carried it the whole way through. What I like about that, there wasn't a whole heap of limiter either, because the judges take that as part of the driving control. What I'm concerned about is we have some people looking down there and are the tyres off, because that is another thing. You're going to get punished in your scoring if you don't blow both tyres. It's a weird thing. We go and spend lots of money on tyres, and if you don't blow them, you get marked down.
You get marked down if you leave tyres up. You get marked down if you hit a wall, and you get marked down if you hit reverse. But I'm a little sad because I just got a girl crush very quickly.
And I hate to say it, but from a distance, I can't tell. And that's the thing, right? We can't tell. That's up to our judges to decide. Now, they are positioned around the burnout pad, so we've got multiple different angles. They've also got communication. So they are looking at absolutely everything going on the burnout pad. It is taken very, very seriously in the burnout world, the judging here. Like we say, instant smoke, constant smoke makes up pretty much half your points there.
Volume.
Volume,
smoke,
constant smoke throughout the burnout. Then we're looking about driver control. So we want to see you use every little bit of the burnout pad. We don't want you just to sit here and shoot. Maddie Watt's doing that donut early.
Yeah. Gets
extra points maybe. You know, there are some drivers who just like to do massive tip-ins, you know, and you got to keep it off the walls. You got to make sure you don't hit anything. You know, reversing, touching the wall. It's all deductions. Now, remembering, once they go past the start line, that becomes a virtual wall as well. So they can't get the car anywhere back over the end.
Ladies pushing it home.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Come on.
Oh, give us some love, folks.
Yeah, come on. For Liz Gracie, that is so unfortunate to kick off the weekend.
But I think everyone in the Chick Henry Grandstand out there got to experience that smoke from Evil 69 then.
Oh, I have a sense the Kiwis are bringing it this year. I just got a little sixth sense there, maybe, especially violence waiting. Look at it.
When are we going to have Kiwi nats? Is that Kiwi nats a thing?
Well, what is it they have? The chrome nats over there? Where were they? Oh, they the Chrome Horsepower in New Zealand. That's where they got their tickets.
Can I just say, my 80XD down here, I love the graphics. It's so rich.
Pete Thompson, so this is actually a graphic taking off his father's car, really.
Oh,
so
really?
It's a throwback, yeah. So when his dad and Gary Myers were kicking around, you know, I suppose you could like him as a maybe slightly older version of Jake Myers, maybe.
I just assume everyone wears Speedos if they have a car like that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, 80s throwback, hairy chest.
Look, Pete's probably open to wearing Speedos if we get enough drinks into him.
Yeah.
Well, look, he could today. It's been pretty muddy out there. Maybe we could be swimming out there a little bit later. You never know.
It was a little bit paddle and duck-worthy, wasn't it?
A little bit to contend with here this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, we tried to bring it forward to miss the precipitation. We thought we'd bring the burnouts forward. Instead, what we did was we brought the weather in early, which hasn't worked out too bad, because at the moment it's looking pretty good. We've got a couple of little rivers flowing across there, but they seem to be very limited to a small trickle coming across the track. Judge has got to take all this into account too. Luckily, it's right at the start here. I suppose people don't think about this thing, but like when you're a burnout guy and you might have an 8,000 RPM limiter on there, it's very hard for that to catch it very quickly. And when your car all of a sudden has a bit of load on it from the bitumen, hits a bit of water, if your limiter doesn't grab it, you might do 8,400. All of a sudden, depending on your cam and your valves, it's hitting pistons and you've launched a motor. So, you know, a lot of these guys are already looking for things like this before they went out there, just trying to keep it going. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a short break. Not too far away, Pete Thompson will be out in my 80XD.
Now introducing Meguiar's hybrid paint coating. Professional results. Accessible for everyone. Our most durable formula ever with 1 year paint protection. Meguiar's new hybrid paint coating. Meguiar's, reflect your passion.
We hope you're enjoying your summer night so far. Come see myself, Rory and the crew down at our Tough Streeters marquee. We've got all the giveaway cards there and you can sign up for a membership as little as $5 a week. Scan all the QR codes you see. I'll see you on Skid Row.
Where are some Ford fans out there? Pete Thompson's ready to go in My 80XD out of southern New South Wales. Sponsored by ABC Tyres. Here he goes. 289 cubes of pure RPM.
Give it up, folks. Pete Thompson, My 80XD. That's how you do it.
That's how the Riverina Thrashers do it. Leaves the tyre out there on the pad too.
Not his.
Strips it off the rim. How was the RPM though? I spoke about it. I knew it was coming. You know, I've been around enough of these comps. I've seen Pete doing it all over Australia. How good is it?
It is fantastic. And hey, you know what else is fantastic? I just want to give a shout out to our pad crew down there. They are amazing. The way they keep cleaning up that pad and make sure it's safe. Ryan Shirtcliffe is up in violent. Again, I've been following this thing on social media for quite a while now. All the way from New Zealand. This is a mad looking beast of a car.
Well, we can see the turbo at the front there. Got the big screamer pipe out the front. Looks like it's got Buick on board, so it's a 3.8, mate. You know, never late in 3.8. Only not too many 3.8s came out with that hairdryer on the front of it. I know they did in the States. They were very popular, the Buicks in the States those.
Yeah.
They were super fast. And I've seen a few people do the turbo setups in these as burnout cars in Commodores too. And, mate, they can make some tyre smoke.
Look, I also love that on the door there, he's got a little sticker to Jen Ireland, of course, one of our judges here at Summonats over the year, all the way from New Zealand. Fantastic lady that we lost in 2023.
Yeah, lost her just recently. And, look, I'm sure there'll be a big New Zealand contingency here this weekend that will be paying a bit of homage to her. You know, like she used to come here, she came over here, she used to do it remotely as well. You know, she had a lot of involvement when it came to the burnouts, not only here at Summonats in our hearts, but also over in New Zealand. So, look, there'll be a bit of a few memories floating around this weekend.
You know, I'm feeling like this whole New Zealand thing we got going on is a bit like being Irish on St. Patrick's Day. Everyone's going to start finding some way to associate now with New Zealand because there's so many cool cars and so many cool drivers coming out of the long white cloud.
Well, it looks like Pete Thompson has just left us a little bit of oil there, and we can get that sometimes if they've got an overflow bottles, like some breathers there. Sometimes they fill up and they'll just start to spew out a little bit. Could even be cooling, I can't tell from here. Just out the side, maybe getting a little bit warmer. When you're doing like 8 to 9,000 RPM in a small block Ford, sometimes when you're doing it with the front brakes locked on and you're doing a burnout thing for like 60 to 90 seconds, they get a little bit hot. I don't understand it.
I don't know either because it's quite cool here in the aircon.
You know the best thing about being cool is?
Yeah.
You can go get some merch, which you missed out last year, didn't you?
I did. I got there Thursday morning to buy a hoodie. Sold out. Don't miss out this year. I'm going to buy a hat this year
if you go past a merch tent and you want something, don't think about it because we've missed out. I've missed out in previous years. I've learnt from it. You walk in the venue, you buy your merch. That's how you do it.
And otherwise, the only sizes left are extra small or the ones that make you look like you're wearing a tent.
Yes, well, you know, if you're a large guy, then you might be right. You might be right at the end of the weekend. But if you're just somewhere in the middle, I will get your merchandise pretty quick.
Hey, what an amazing crowd. Like, this is Thursday. This is day one. We've had some dodgy weather. We've had our timetable shifted around. Of course, if you've got the Summonats app, you know what's happening. You don't have to worry about the timetable moving. But how cool is Chick Henry's grandstand's almost full. Fences are full. How awesome are our spectators?
One word, burnouts.
Yeah.
We love them. We love them. Who loves burnouts here?
And if this is day one, what's going to be like for the finals
Oh,
Saturday?
Look, think about it. We've got the Burnout Masters wildcard shootout here right now happening at the Burnout Pad. All thanks to the Rod Shop. Tomorrow we have the Burnout Masters. The eliminations. Like that is going to be absolutely epic. We get that down to 10 cars for Saturday. Like, it's not Sunday this year.
No.
We're bringing them out Saturday. That's when the crowd's here. That's when everything's going on. We're bringing them out and making it happen. The Burnout Champs will carry on to Sunday, though, because there's so many cars to go in there.
Have tickets sold out?
Season passes have sold out. I do believe we've still got 2-day tickets, but that was from hours ago, so that may be different. Here we go. Time to get a little bit violent. Make a bit of noise for the Kiwis.
New Zealand. Ryan Shirtcliffe in violent, back up the entry chute. Now the red flag is out, which says that's the end of the burnout, but he's got to try and get out of here without using reverse and without hitting a wall, and I think he's not going to do it. Just not possible, especially with no rubber left.
You think it'd be easy to drive off on rims. It's not necessarily that easy. I mean, there's absolutely no traction. The car doesn't always want to go in the direction. There's a little bit of fall on the burnout pad too, so you think it's always the back left's always going to drop down. I'm pretty happy with that burnout. I mean, there was a moment here in the corner where he had to stop. That is probably my only negative out of that burnout. I mean, the 3.8, you can't take it away. That's going to keep up with the big boys.
It was a very, very good drive. I'm just concerned how that's going to affect him at the end because, of course, you do get impacted in the points if you hit reverse or you hit a wall. Hey, Britt Kilby is down here next. Hammer time. I love this little Daihatsu. Now, this car is the only car running two drivers. Lots of drivers running two cars, but this one, husband and wife. Of course, Brad got his ticket at Wagga and will be through in the Masters. Britt was in the top 10 last year, so she is out here now in the wildcard to see if she can advance the next step. This little beast just does not stop.
Oh, yes. No, they've got a good little power plant in this as well. I don't know what it is. It's just over 400 cubes screwed together for them. They've done plenty of burnouts. They go back-to-back at all the burnout comps. And here today together, Brad Kilby riding passenger. It's hammer time. There we go, Lara. How is that?
Oh, I tell you, taking it for the girls. That is fantastic. Hashtag relationship goals. If you're looking for the perfect marriage, that's what it looks like right there. Share a car and the missus comes out and throws skids like that. I love that little Daihatsu.
Brett Kilby, clean RPM the entire way. Plenty of smoke. Hammer Time doing a fantastic job. Will she make it into the Burnout Masters tomorrow alongside her husband?
Oh, I want to see the two of them go head to head.
Ooh.
Folks, if you're listening on the live feed and there's been a bit of a thing with audio, please let us know. We are on the fix for that. We should have some engine noise through for you in the near future. Billy Seaton down here in On Tick.
On Tick. He's a wild man. He just absolutely loves thrashing cars. The War Speed LS in the front of us. He gives the throat a bit of a clear from the twin carbs. It's time for Billy to do his thing. He's a former Burnout Master. Here he goes.
Top 10 at Summernats 35. He is back this year for Summernats 36. Give it up for Billy Seaton in On Tick. That was outstanding.
He loves it. He is not going to get off it all the way to the exit of the chute. Silly Billy. Silly Billy. He just loves it. He loves coming thrashing cars. He loves doing it in front of the huge crowd here at Summernats 36. On Tick. Is he up for another opportunity at the Burnout Masters? Can he do it again? The little natural aspirate LS. Will it make it? Another one of our Western Australians, I should say. He's look, he's done a fair bit of work over there in WA, going to all the comps over there. And now he's back here at Summernats. Jamie Ball is lined up in this blown LS. The BYE performance sticker down the side says it's got a fairly reliable combo on it, because we see so many of his cars here with those BYE engines out of Western Australia. Justin himself, the man who likes to build them, is here. As we're going to wait and see him in Stiffy coming up next.
This is a bit of a colour combo I'm seeing this weekend. I've seen a couple of Mustangs, a couple of Ford GTs and so on that have got the orange, the bright orange with the black trim, black wheels. It's a nice look.
Yeah, it got popular, hasn't it, with a lot of the cars in the scene. And I think the trick with burnout cars is getting a colour you can replicate easy, because a lot of the time you'll find they take a little bit of paint off the side of them every now and then. Here we go, Jamie Ball coming forward. Get the final words of wisdom from Matt Abood. Look at it, the smile on Matty's face. I mean, do you think he misses it every now and then? At least he's here, he's part of it at Summernats. Make a bit of noise for the shit talker. No stopping Jamie Ball as he's down there in the exit chute. Had to have the colour tyres on, of course. Instant smoke, constant smoke throughout the entire thing. Couple of pedals there as he had to try and manoeuvre the car around the burnout pad as well.
Saw a little bit of flamage at one point there, spitting out of the back end of that big orange chute. Now, when they're just sitting there, I'm hoping that our safety guys are telling them they're good to come off, but I'm also hoping that she can drive off by herself.
All bonnet up, so we'll wait and see. Our fire crew doing a fantastic job. And look, it's a big weekend here for our fire crew in all their fire safety gear. It's very hot. They do a fantastic job.
Here's the thing, though, Maddie. You were just saying Maddie Aboo down there, big grin on his face. That's all our stuff, isn't it? Like, is there a better job?
I got a big grin. Yeah. I got one of the best seats in the house when it comes to burnouts.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can see there is a little bit of moisture falling from the sky there. Don't forget, our merchandise is open. If you get wet today, we will have a spare shirt for you. Well, we might, because they run out every year. Yeah. Every year's the same story. Oh, I went there on Friday morning and didn't have my size.
Hey, no, I said that story last year. Look, here's the thing, folks. If you've got a minute, download the Summonats app. Definitely make sure you're on top of that. That's that flameage. Jamie Ball making his way off the pad there.
It's a track drying machine.
Yeah. Good job, Jamie. We should have had him out here earlier.
Yeah. The only thing for me is that still has air in the tyres. So if he's been stopped by the judges for that period of time to have that looked at, when it comes to the judging, they may pull him up on that and they may stop judging at that point, which means 2 tyres still have air in them.
Yep.
That one could be a harsh one. That could be a harsh one. Ladies and gentlemen, while we have a little bit of a moment to review the track and then have a clean-up, we're going to go to a short break. We'll let you know what's going on very shortly.
Sucking rice and take a bite, it's nice and I have a nice time with it. By the time that it finds the way to the right side of him, not even a Heimlich can save him. I select the finger to you imbeciles. Tell me what's been getting into you, I don't give a damn.